Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo ham bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane.
Welcome to Our Town, and I'm your host, Larry Frost. We have a very great show for you today. First up is Amesbury Senior Center Director Anne-Mary Connors. Second will be Best Foot Forward Executive Director Rosemary Werner with coordinators Denny, Dougherty, and Wendy, Kaplan-Frost. So let's get started. Hi, we're at the Senior Center with Director Anne-Mary Connors. How are you?
I am wonderful, Larry. Always glad to have you here.
We haven't seen each other for a while.
I know.
So she's going to give you an update on her TV shows and what else is happening at the Senior Center.
Okay. So, Larry, I sort of modeled after you and started my own TV show, which is a great thing. And I don't know if many of you out there in the viewing audience know the show is called Gray Matters, and it is taped once a month. Our first show, which we aired in March, had Deb Chevalade from Anna Jakes on.
I saw that one. That was excellent.
Yeah, she did a good job.
You guys kidded around a lot.
Yeah,
So
we
you made
did.
it nice and relaxed.
Yeah, just like we do. And then the next show is with the three mayors, and that's going to be David Hilt, Mayor Keyser, and Nick Costello, and that's airing in April. And then John Janelle from the Friends, and that's talking about our capital campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And then our May show is all about dementia. So that show is with somebody from Right at Home as well as from Whittier Pavilion. So the focus for that show will be about caring for your loved one who has dementia, which is a really tough disease.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know some people who's going to it with their parents.
Yeah, so that will be a good show. And then the other thing is in May, we have Older Americans Month. So
Yes.
I know. So we are packing it up with fun activities and different things the whole month. So people really need to look at that newsletter, and they need to sign up in advance because that's going to be a great time. Yeah. So we got a lot going on, as always.
Now, David Hilt's going to be the head person for the campaign for collecting.
Yes, he's our chairman for our capital campaign,
Yep.
and we're very excited, and I can say it right now because we haven't, made the official announcement,
You
but
heard it first.
the Provident Bank gave us $50,000.
Oh, awesome.
It's going to be fabulous, and they're going to have the Provident Bank Great Room,
Yeah.
which is the main room downstairs. They're very generous. They're very supportive of the seniors. So really a great big thanks to the Provident Bank. And Institution for Savings also gave us a $15,000 grant. Yeah, which is very
it's starting.
exciting. Yeah,
And
so
keep
it's
it
starting.
coming.
Yeah, keep it coming. So
Don't
that
be shy.
that is for the arts and crafts room. So that's really nice. So their name will be on that, and that will help support our arts and crafts that we do, the busy needles, the painting, the
Yeah.
iris folding, all those great things. So we're really thrilled.
Now we're gonna miss the meal is coming up the 9th for the Italian meal.
yeah, the
But
spaghetti
is there any
din-
other meals or anything coming up? That's
Not
for
right
May?
now.
Okay.
Not right now. But keep an eye out. We'll be sending emails, and it'll be out in the media and different venues.
There was two other things, and if you think of something first.
Well, we have Doreen Show, the senior lift,
yeah.
which
And
is
that
an
came out well
exercise.
also.
Yeah, great job. That's a monthly exercise show, and we encourage people to watch that. That's on 5
With
times a
different
week.
levels too. It's like
Yep.
she's in front, but she has like a medium level, and then there's a slower one if you can't get into it, and there's a higher one.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. So there's all 3 levels. What else we want to get going here? Trying to think of.
No, you have a great show. We love your show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. We
Yeah.
we did this last time like that, but there was something else that's coming through the senior center. Is the mayor still talking? Once a month. there?
Well, no, it's Coffee with the Chiefs,
Yeah,
and that's Chief
it's-
Brickett, Chief Gagnon, Donnie Swenson, and Tommy Hanshaw. So they come every month, and the mayor comes about every 3 or 4 months. We have him out here.
And how's it going with the senior center down to in the hollow?
That's the Lower Mill Yard, the new transportation center. It's going right along. The footings are in. Well, they're working on the footings and all that great stuff. So it's right now they're doing the technical, tedious foundation work. So maybe by the time the show airs, it will be even further along.
Yeah, I hope to get some more pictures. So there's no big trips coming yet, like to Foxwood.
Well, we have Mohegan Sun. You got to check out our schedule because, to be honest, I can't
Well,
remember
that's
all
what-
the trips to
If you want a
tours.
newsletter, just get in touch with you.
Yep, or log on
and
to
you
the
can do
web.
Email.
Yep.
Yep. Right. I
Yeah.
think that's about it then, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see you next month. I had made a promise, we're a little bit late on it, to every month try to give you updates. But
Yeah.
we had a little time off, but now we're back into the swings of it,
Yeah.
so we'll be doing every month and
Yeah.
stuff.
Sounds
It's so nice
great.
to see you, and I'm
Great
glad you're
to-
doing this show.
Thank you.
Before we do go, though, what we're trying to do is if anybody wants to start a show or whatever on Channel 12, please contact Russ Monroe
Yeah.
or Tony Noon.
Up at Amesbury Community
And
Television.
pick me up, and it's 388-5900. So if you want to get involved that way, or if you want to be part of your show, or
Well,
whatever,
we always
you know,
need
any
more
good-
camera guys. We have a great guy helping us out today, but we could always use more help.
That's right.
So if
Thank
you're
you.
looking to volunteer and do something fun and different, come run the camera crew.
Well, I was thinking the other thing too. I'm going to speak for you for a minute. If there's a subject that might be important for seniors, if they want to
absolutely.
just contact you, then she can put it part of the show, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and some of the shows that we have coming up that we've scheduled is money management and
Okay.
financial exploitation. Another show is Shine, which is all about health care, health insurance. So those are some of the shows that we're already planning ahead for. So, but more to come.
Welcome. We're here at Best Foot Forward, 140 Main Street, with Executive Director Rosemary Werner to give you a tour of the Best Foot Forward. Here you go, Rosemary.
Thank you, Larry. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And we're so excited that we have actually done it. We're
here.
thrilled. We're here. It happened. It happened. We had a wonderful open house. We had a tremendous amount. We had about 100 people come through. So we were very excited, and we had a lot of enthusiasm from a lot of different people. So since then, we've had 14 clients that have come in, and we have been working with them. And Dennis will give you his perspective on that, and also where we are with that. We've had several people up here that we've given clothing to, and Dennis and his group have been working very hard on the resumes. So it's been wonderful. We've had great feedback. So I'm really excited about that. Very positive feedback. So I was really happy. And then this week we were excited because our very first client got their first job.
Oh, excellent.
So that was great. Yeah, we were really happy to hear that because we were all kind of cheering. You know, it's like, wow.
Like your first dollar bill
Yeah.
in the business,
Or you
right?
gave birth.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's been great. We've had some terrific feedback about the clothing, and as you can see, and it's in beautiful condition, and very current styles, which is something that we wanted to be able to offer. The other thing is that you know, we've had people that we've been able to give them several outfits so that they have kind of a week's worth of clothing for a job, so that they
the
can
first
switch
paycheck
things
anyways,
around
yeah.
and on the first paycheck. We also have the ability to give people haircuts and styles. So I'm really excited about that because I do think that it does a lot for your confidence when you have somebody that, you know, you're dressing well, your hair looks good,
And you feel a little bit
and
better about yourself
you
when you
do.
check that.
Yes, and I think your confidence is up there as well. The other thing that we have been pleased about is that we've got bus passes if somebody has no means of transportation to the job. So we're very pleased about that. And we also have vouchers that we can give if somebody does have a car. And, of course, you know yourself, the prices of gas are just
Keep it
in
going
the
higher and higher.
stratosphere.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that. We have shoes, we have belts, we got some great
I didn't know what to
pocketbooks.
expect when I came in here, but it's just unbelievable. Like you said, it's like a boutique.
It is.
It's very relaxed.
Yeah.
Many different wardrobes to choose from.
Yes, we have a lot of.
I'm on the other side of the wall, though. This is the women's
This is the
section.
women's boutique here, and then we have the men's boutique over there. It's a little better than calling them the men's room and the women's room.
Yes, yeah.
So we're really pleased with the selection, and we've had wonderful support from the communities, people from different towns have come in and brought in clothing, and they're they're in beautiful condition.
Is the clothes theirs to keep, or they return it after?
Oh no, the clothes they keep the clothing.
wow.
So I think that's a huge part
yeah.
of being able to, and the other thing is that, for instance, we gave somebody some 2 pairs of dress pants and two tops and a jacket, and the thing is she can swap that around and make enough outfits, and then if she has to add to it,
Yep.
she can add to that
Yep.
and really expand on that wardrobe. So we're really pleased about it. The other thing we plan on doing is we will go into seasonal wear as well. So that's important. And these clothing that are strictly winter, what we will do is we will fold them carefully and pass them on so that other people will get use from it.
The different styles of clothes for the women. I don't often sit in the women's section, but I mean, there's different styles here, different sizes.
Yes.
The brightness is all
Yeah.
around us.
And that's important because it is a challenge to have something in every size. That was a challenge for us. So we were thrilled that we have something to offer in every size. And we're delighted with the room, and we're so thrilled that the church were so generous in coming,
Everybody does something for you.
partnering with us on this. I'm really happy about it.
No arm bending.
No, just begging, just strict
please.
begging. Yeah.
Please help me.
So it
You must be
has
more
been
than
great.
Pleased, though, Rosemary.
Oh, I am. I really am. When I look around, it's like a dream come true because, we have things we didn't expect. We got makeup from somebody that
Pocketbooks,
donated,
belts.
scarves, and these are all little extras that we never expected, and nor did we even really ask for. My whole thing is if we can just get outfits, I'll be grateful for that. So I was really thrilled with all the other things that we were able to put together.
And
from
going back to when we talked at your house, you do the resume, but you said that there'll be a place set up where somebody can go over an interview and stuff, so they feel more comfortable when they are interviewed.
Yes. What we will do is we will downstairs, the people that Dennis has are all people that have done work with human resources, so that's their expertise. And what we wanted to do was to have a place where we will sit with you and do your resume so that it points out your strengths and it does the best job. We learned from a lot of planning on this that you have like 20 seconds they take to read a resume.
The keywords.
And if you have an incomplete resume, or if it's filled out, improperly, or there's spelling or grammar mistakes, they just will simply put it in the circular file.
Yep.
So we think that with the economy the way it is and the unemployment, we had felt that there were so many ways that people needed help. Not just people starting out, like kids getting jobs for the first time. Any stage, and we were particularly, we felt the vulnerability was there for people that were reentering the workforce after a long time. And we've had people that have come in that are seniors that have to go back to work because of the economy. And so it's been years since they did a resume, so we were able to help with that.
And I think the individual brings in a unique fairness. Because as you're older, you don't know what's out there that you can match up with. So and if you're younger, you haven't got maybe all these skills yet.
That's right.
In the middle, you're still trying to figure out where you're going, type of thing. So each little group has its own problems.
That's right. And the other thing is that we felt that with your resume done the proper way and filled out completely, and if you come in for an interview and you're dressed appropriately, don't forget there's about 48 people for every one job, which is kind of, amazing. But they will pick who they think looks the best, sounds the best, and has, everything is in order.
And
they have so many.
You can worry about, but don't really let a no get to you. It's
No.
It's not a failure. It's not a match.
It's another
that's
step.
all it is. Yes, another step.
Another
It's
step.
not always a match, and something that might be coming down the road that's better.
That's
for
right.
You. Yeah.
And part of what we do too, which I think is very important, and is the fact that we will do post interviews with you.
Mm-hmm.
We will go over skills that you need for an interview. We will go over questions that you may need to know and maybe haven't thought about. And we will coach you along that. And then, if you'd like to, we will sit with you and do a post interview. And that's good too, because
very
I
important.
think it tells you what you might have did right and what you might have done, you may do a little better, or what you could have answered
And it
differently.
also helps you with other people also, because if someone says, well, I think this went very well, and then you can pass that on and say, we've had other people thought that this part
Yes.
of the interview was good or bad, and it wasn't, whatever it was, but it gives you more knowledge to work with.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And the other part is that we've gone into, we've met with different groups to let them know what we do, and we're here, and everything is free, of course. So that is a big, that's a big, I think that, we've always said, when people are working, the community is better, and that's just a fact of life.
Yep.
The communities are stronger when we have people, and the problem is that this has always been something that I felt needed to be addressed, not just in helping them with the resume and not simply to give them clothing. I
Yeah, not
felt
just to
that
push
the
them out the
whole,
door, yeah.
I felt that all of the pieces need to be
Put in
right
to make a
there
complete
and make
picture.
it a
Yeah.
complete, and that never was. So I'm really excited. We've worked very closely with the library, and they're great over there. Patricia and Aaron have been helping, and we've had a lot of resources, and I think that part of the problem with the library is that when you have time to go in, to go online looking for,
They may be booked.
they are,
Yeah.
and then you can only do that for a certain amount of time. So this way, we were lucky because the banks allowed us to buy 2 laptops, and we can have somebody sit down there, and they can go online as well, and they can look for jobs. We're also started up a partnership with Haverhill, and what we're doing is we had one of the supervisors come down, and every Monday he's going to email us a lot
wow.
of job listings. So we have a lot of ways that we're going to find out where the jobs are, and we that's not what we do. We do not go out and
Right.
get you a job, but we're here to help you.
Set you up, so you have to do
Yes,
the first step.
and also give you, if we know where there's job openings, certainly that's someplace for you
Oh,
to
yeah.
look if that's
Yeah.
what you,
But like you
in
said,
your
there's
field.
a computer, there's newspapers at the library, so you don't have to go out and buy something, but there's areas you can look
That's
and then
right.
try to get a route down there. And if it's successful for you, then you can pass that on to you to give to somebody else again.
That's right. So it's wonderful to be able to do that, and we were really thrilled. We were thrilled with the energy that was here at the opening, the night.
I just can't believe what you've done. I mean, it looks awesome. It's nice and relaxed, nice and calm. I mean,
Yes,
it's just,
yeah.
My style, anyways.
Well, we want people to come in and feel that they're really among friends, that, we want to do everything we can do to help you. And that's our whole goal with everything we do. And Dennis and the volunteers that are in the office are very kind and very caring and very helpful. There's an
We'll
enormous...
meet Dennis in a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dennis Dougherty. But they're very caring and want to help you. So, we set up the appointments, and we sit with you, and we go over, and, we'll work with you. We'll help you with the resume, help do it properly. And
I think
and
many times, too, I know I cut you off again in the middle of the sentence, sorry about that. Once someone gets a job or they learn a way of doing something, they want to go back and help others at a later date too.
Yes.
So if they're successful,
it's kind of
they
pass it on.
can, yeah, they're like, I went
Yeah.
through it. I know what you're going through. I can help. They,
Yeah.
they're not bad about it. They just they
Yeah.
offer how to get a job or something. So it kind of just continues in a circle.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful when people do pass that on.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, it's funny you say that because we had two people that we helped, and they asked us, "Can I do anything to help you?"
To give back, yeah.
And to give back, and I was very touched by that because
You're awesome.
I think that I think it is great that they were that.
Oh, that's great.
You
yeah.
know, that they were that pleased, and it makes me. I'm happy when we are able to do what we set out to do because that's important.
Oh, it is important.
That's so important.
Again, cut you off. Sorry. A telephone number. It's 140 Main Street, so we know that.
Yes, it's 140 Main Street, and our telephone number is 978-834-1298.
You did well because I would have forgot.
It's new, so I had to think.
I know.
And then our email address is bestfootforward2, the letter 2,
Yeah.
at verizon.net.
Okay.
Now, one of the things I am working on, but it's won't be ready for a couple of weeks, is a website.
Okay.
I want to get our own website because what I'd like to do, Larry, with that is put up on the website what we do here, but also make a wish list on it.
Mm-hmm.
And if for instance, we had somebody that was in a client, and they needed a computer desperately, an old one that they could work on. We don't have that available to us, but I'd love to have a wish list up on our website and put down on the website items that somebody may have that
Yeah,
would
okay,
be more
yeah,
than
and
happy.
way to get it, yeah.
It's wonderful if they could donate. Somebody may have upgraded and have a computer and not need
Oh,
it
yeah.
anymore.
I'm always
And
hoping
think
that.
think about how great that would be if somebody could get it.
I'm looking for a camera and all this stuff. It's like somebody must have it sitting in the corner someplace, right? Do you want to kind of introduce? We're going to go to Dennis right now.
Yes,
So
yes.
He's the.
Dennis is the coordinator of the
Okay.
program, and Dennis and I met at our neighbor's table, and Dennis was the vice president of human resources at GE for years, and that's his specialty. So we felt it was a great fit.
Oh,
When
yeah,
Dennis
yeah.
and I, talked about doing this, it was like, hey, I've always wanted to do this. And Dennis said, gee, I think that's great, because he said, that's what I did. So, and then we found other people that said, oh, I'll help you.
Oh,
And
wow,
it was
that's
just,
awesome.
it just came about. And then, of course, when the church stepped in and said, we would like to partner with you, and gave us the rooms for it, it's remarkable. Which just always
you
proves
wanna
my
say,
point. There are so many good people in the world.
Now I was going to say the other one that you say. It takes a.
It takes a village.
All
It
right.
does, doesn't it? It really does.
Thank you, Rosie.
Thank you. Good
We're
to
going to
see
go
you
to
again.
Dennis right now.
We're going to go down and see Dennis.
Good afternoon. My name is Denny Dougherty, and I'm one of the coordinators at Best Foot Forward. As Rosie had already mentioned, our primary focus is to help people in the community who are looking for jobs. Our focus is to help with the initial client intake, where we try to find out where people are coming from. We then move to helping them with writing a resume, and then spend some time with them to try to figure out what kind of position people are looking for, and we give them skills in terms of interviewing. And we also are working in concert with Valley Works, where we have a list of job openings, job vacancies in the area. So we try to match up the people, prepare them for the interview, give them a resume, and then give them some sense of open jobs in the area. So far, the response has been more positive than we expected, since we have a number of people coming in and looking for help, and we've been able to help a number of people come through the process. Now, Wendy could talk a little bit about some of the things we've done.
Yes, when people come in, they call for an appointment. We're open from 1 to 4 on Mondays and 2 to 6 on Wednesday afternoon. And when they come in, like Denny said, we find out where they're coming from, how we can help them. A lot of it is really support for them. It's a big step to walk in here, to go into the work environment, so there's counseling and, much direction to get them to provide their resume to the employer and just go ahead and, look for that job.
Wendy's making a good point. Our focus is really to support people. So we help them clarify their goals in terms of what they're looking for and to sharpen their resume so that it's professional looking. We are having a number of clients come in, and the normal first interview with the clients takes about an hour, and then we have subsequent meetings with them as we work through the process. Our need right now is to make our process smoother, and to do that, we need additional volunteers. So if you're out there reading this or listening to this, it would be great if you just gave us a call. Wendy has the number, and volunteer your services in the process to work either on Monday or Wednesday afternoons.
Great. Yeah, we would appreciate it. The number is 978-834-1298. And we you can reach us by email too. It's bestfootforward2, the number 2, at verizon.net.
We are very excited about the process that we're in. It is fun to talk to people in the neighborhood, in the community here, who are looking for jobs. We think we can help. So if you're in the market to find a job, give us a call, stop in and see us, and we'd be happy to spend some time with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it for today's segment from the Best Foot Forward with Executive Director Rosemary Werner.
Thank you so much for coming and visiting with us, and I hope we've been able to answer people's questions. If they can always call if they have any.
Oh, many, and Dennis said that too. Use this resource because it's available for everybody. And if you know anybody that's out of work or wherever it needs to get started, come on down 140 Main Street.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
And we'll look forward to seeing you. On to the next segment.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you really enjoyed it. I want to thank Amesbury Senior Center Director Anne-Mary Connors and Best Foot Forward Executive Director Rosemary Werner, along with coordinators Denny Dougherty and Wendy Kaplan-Frost. Work hard, stay healthy, and please take time to care for someone. From our town, bye-bye. We're out of here.
Just like Michelangelo into the blue on heavenly wings. Cargo ham bones don't take off, no smoke, no mirror, no strings. I can't take off these dark shades. I can only say how it's too beautiful. Our town on TV. Our town, there's you and me. Upside down, hanging out of an airplane.